Last time on Space Days, we had our Valentine's Day episode where we traveled back to the first mission the group went on, where they pretty much faced a very jaded version of Cupid that brought up a few sensitive subjects. In the present, our group's heading back to the ship after finding the Lost One's tech and had a run-in with Gabriel, the general of the Bri Sanctum forces. After demanding the piece of technology that they found, and a very sudden reveal from everyone's favorite runaway princess, the Miss Lily and her crew fled into the atmosphere where a battle soon ensued. Barely managing to make the jump away from Gabriel, the crew finds themselves in the Polarix system.
So I'm coming back to the bridge.
Okay, so if we remember right, Nora, you had just put out a fire in the cargo bay. Daythorn, you were kind of running around the ship trying to help in any way you could.
Yeah.
Nora, when you get back on the bridge, it's kind of a mess from when you left it. Sito is pulling himself up, if you remember correctly. Sito ended up taking 22 points of damage as he was slammed into the helm when you guys went through the wormhole.
I run over and help him up.
I would also like to do that.
Ow. That hurt.
Sito, are you okay? Are you okay?
I think so. I might just need to power down and calibrate for a little while, but, I think the ship had it worse.
I would say so. Hey, Bacchus, where are we?
I think we made it out all right. We're in the Polarix system, though. Bacchus is kind of checking up on Sito as well, and he's checking on some of the controls.
As Sito gets on his helm again, and after a minute, Bacchus, we have some issues with the ship. We're leaking flight control in the reservoir, and I think some of the cells have damaged.
Ah, shit.
We don't have enough to make another jump right now.
Is there any place close that we can set down?
Hang on. As he kind of slowly makes his way to his area, and he says, yeah, there's a small spaceport on Kroth. It's the dwarf planet, right outside the asteroid field.
Alright. Direct us there and just put us on autopilot, and you just take a rest, alright?
Yep. Got it. As you guys manage to put your way, Bacchus, I need you to make a dex and minus that by 1.
Okay.
The autopilot is not working right now.
It's an unnatural 20.
Okay. And that's minus the 1?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So you still managed to pilot your baby. You guys head towards this dwarf planet that's on the edge of the asteroid field. It's got this sort of red air around it, but Sito reassures you that the atmosphere is breathable. As you land, it is not the nicest of spaceports that you guys have seen. You can see that it's smog filled and everything is kind of made out of this rusted metal. But you managed to land the Miss Lily in the spaceport.
Bacchus is squinting out the front view and he's like, it kind of reminds me of home.
I'm at my gunner chair trying to see if I could even at all try and fix this damn gun.
You cannot. You tried to fix it after you misfired and broke it.
Bacchus, I don't think this piece was supposed to come off.
Nora.
Daythorn looks at it very concerned. That doesn't look good one bit.
We'll do some digging. Maybe there's a mechanic here that can help us out.
I put it in my throne chair and just back away.
I wanted to know if I knew anything about this planet.
Go ahead and make a history check.
Sweet beans. 19?
19. You have heard of Kroth. It's actually it's not like a very secretive place. It's not one that's well traveled, but you know that this is sort of the black market planet of the universe, or at least one of them. Definitely sketcheroony.
Alright. I don't say anything. I have a concerned face on, but that's about it.
Alright, I guess... Should we, go do some digging?
Well, to fix the ship, probably be a good idea.
I go finish getting dressed.
Good.
Oh yeah, Nora was in her robe.
I was, but I had gone to my room to get dressed in case Gaby baby decided to board us, so I could fight that motherfucker off.
That's right.
Yeah, I think Daythorn still has her boots and her pants and, like, a tank top on after, like, removing the rest of it after being cold and wet and snowy.
As you three get ready to go out, Sita tells you, I'm gonna stay and see what I can do to recalibrate the ship, and maybe I can get some of the systems back online.
Sito, you need to rest as well.
I'll be okay.
No. You need to rest as well.
You just hang tight.
Okay.
If we can find someone capable on this planet, I'll see if they can come with us and take a look at you and the ship right here.
As Sito kind of looks out the bridge window at the scene before him and is kind of gives you this concerned look. Good luck with that.
I don't know if we want to trust anybody with Sito in particular. If on this
I
planet.
agree with Daythorn. Let's not trust anyone with Sito in particular.
If anything, we can borrow some tools. We'll get you all figured out. I'll help you, Sito.
I don't know what's worse, but thanks. I'll just make sure nobody steals the ship. How about that?
It's a start.
So I'm gonna grab a handkerchief or something in my room and tie it around my face. So, like, all right, I'm ready to go. Let's try it.
DM, just so you know,
Yes.
the whole time I am on this planet, I'm going to do the Mask of Many Faces, and I'm just going to look like a normal human version of myself.
Okay.
And anytime that starts to run out, I'm going to go into an alley and redo it.
Okay.
I just don't
So I want you to tell me when you're going into an alley. Just
Okay.
let me know.
Okay.
Um,
Well, I can have it up for, I think an hour at a
okay. So I'll let you know when your hour's starting to reach its end point.
Alright, are we all ready to go?
Yes.
I'm gonna hug Sito before we leave again.
As
And then I'm
is
ready to go.
ritual for most of us to do. Hug the bot.
He gladly accepts your hugs. He's hurting. You could see on his arm, there's a big kind of gash where you can see part of his machinery.
My sweet boy.
Alright, so you guys head down to the docking bay, and Sito opens it up for you. And the spaceport is just as underwhelming as you would have imagined as when you first came here. It is smoggy. There is a really fine, thin, red dust that covers this entire planet, and it gets kicked up as you're walking, and even kind of clings to your clothes a little bit. There's some very unsavory, sketchy-looking people hanging around the spaceport. Some of them are sleeping by the walls. Some you're not sure if they're sleeping or if they're dead. You don't see any sort of authority on the spaceport where you normally would see a soldier or two. There's nothing. You can see a main road leading from the spaceport towards a city of almost tin buildings.
Well, where are we going? Do you know anybody on this planet, Bacchus?
I don't think so. Can I roll to see if there's anyone who looks like they know they're not sleeping or dead? Or if I know anyone on this planet?
Go ahead and make a history check.
Oh, jeez. Natural 20.
Of course.
It's most useful natural 20.
So you definitely see one man that's sleeping. You can see his chest rising. There's one near him that no, and you've never been to this planet personally. This is kind of your home times 1,000 in the way of kind of the slums of the universe. You do see along the road up ahead there are vendors that have outdoor stalls. Some of them are have their wares out on blankets. Some have rickety looking stalls set up.
Are any of them selling meat on a stick?
Priorities.
Do you want meat on a stick from this planet?
Oh, who knows, man?
Go check it
I
out.
just wanted,
That sounds...
do any of them look like the meat on the stick guy from the
Valentine's Day episode?
Yeah.
Are you gonna flirt with him too, Nora?
Oh, I might. If it's somebody I recognize, I'll be like, oh, baby.
Yeah, you see a meat on the sticks like stall. It's not the same guy from the last place, but you know, there's what you think might be a question mark behind meat.
Interesting.
I want to see if there's anybody that kind of looks like dependable or more trustworthy than the rest of the group.
Okay, as you guys are leaving, the Lily shuts her docking bay, and you hear this like locking noise as Sito locks up the ship. It's like that very, very badly animated whoop whoop. But so are you guys heading along the main road then? Okay. So there's a wide variety of species on this planet. There's all sorts of races, and some of them look pretty miserable. Some of them look really sketchy. There's a few tabaxi that, like, one's missing an ear. Some have, like, eye patches. Others have scars. There's some thin-looking elves that are selling some weird-looking parts. There's a dragonborn that is on a blanket selling what looks like scarves. There's a lot of people you can talk to. Most of them do not look dependable, I guess the word is.
Okay. Everything is scary.
I'm going to keep walking until I see one of those, like, message boards to see if maybe there's any jobs we could do to pay for some stuff.
Okay, go ahead and make a perception check. Or investigation.
It doesn't matter.
Those ones don't matter for you, but...
I'm gonna tag along with Nora, because I'm scared.
That's a natural 20.
Oh, hey! So, yeah, as you enter the main street of this planet, you see a message board off to the side. The message board here, and a lot of places that you go, they are like an electronic hologram. By touching the posters, it comes forward on the board. There's a lot of posters on this board. Most of them have this odd symbol on it.
Ooh,
There's a,
do I recognize the symbol?
make a history check.
I'm supposedly good at those. 17.
You think you've seen it somewhere before, but you're not 100% sure. Like, you don't know the background of it. But it is a crest with, it's a gear that has an axe and a spear going through it, and the word Dominion and wanted on the poster.
Ooh. Is that the highest rewarding one?
One of the posters that's up front, and there's actually several wanted posters for the Dominion on this hologram board, but there's not much information on it. It seems nobody knows the location, but their leader is worth 3,000 gold.
Oh. Oof. 3,000.
Bacchus is gonna raise his tablet up and scan the poster for future reference.
Okay, I have a question about this tablet that Bacchus has. Do we all have one, or is it just Captain Man?
You each have a little communications tablet, but Bacchus is a bit bigger since he is the captain.
It is a bit bigger.
Compensating for something. Sorry.
I'm just telling it like it is. Just a little bit bigger than average. Lot bit bigger.
You just made me spit, man.
That's it. I quit.
Oh my goodness.
No.
That's it.
Okay.
End of podcast. Too many bad jokes.
You have reached your bad joke limit. Bacchus, you have reached your cap. Get out.
Okay. So in Daythorn, so we need to find someone that can fix this ship
And the gun.
and a gun.
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk up to the Dragonborn. I'm gonna head over and greet them.
I'm still gonna tag along.
I'm gonna start wandering off by myself.
Nora! Okay. Do we okay. Do we notice her wandering off?
Make that perception check.
Can I stealth away?
I'm gonna also perceptioning that.
I got a 23. I don't know where all these good rolls are coming from, but
I got a 20 unnatural.
we just both turn at the same time and go, Nora,
What?
come here. Come here right now.
Listen, my own father doesn't tell me what to do, neither do you.
It's not safe.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
I can handle myself.
All right, where are you headed? Where are you headed? And we'll come find you.
I'm gonna go to the nearest bar and find out about Dominion. You guys find out about this fucking ship that we need fixed.
We should find out where the bar is together, and then we all know the directions.
It's okay, you'll find me. I have my communicator on, it'll be fine.
Botch just kind of throws his hands up in the air a little and just like, fine, I'm not your dad, I'm not your babysitter, you're right, we'll find you.
Okay.
I'm gonna continue tailing with Botches. I want to get directions. I want to ask that dragonboard we're heading to.
Okay, so before you is a black and white dragonborn, and she is sitting on this kind of tattered blanket, and she has a bunch of handmade scarves sitting out before her. She looks up at you and almost cautiously smiles. What can I do for you?
Well met. We're kind of looking for directions. Do you know of a good place where we could get a ship fixed? A good mechanic, maybe some guns fixed, and...
Well, there's no legal mechanic here that I know of, but, Bane, he owns the One Stop Chop Shop.
Bane.
Mm-hmm.
And it's called the Chop Shop.
One Stop Chop Shop.
Excellent. Botch, he's gonna look at the scarves.
Yeah, I do too.
These are really nice. Yeah. You made all these yourself?
Yes.
That we'll make sure to stop by on the way back. I need to see how much Bane's gonna charge me for the ship, but we'll make sure to make a round. All right?
Well, I'm still here checking it out.
Daythorn's settled. Of course.
What is here? Because I'm looking. Well, even while Batches was talking, I was like, nah, she was already looking.
So these scarves, they're durable, but they're also really soft. They almost feel like silk, but you know that they're not. So like, this is not silk is not something that this planet would be able to really get a lot of. But they are hand-stitched scarves. There's a variety of colors. Any color that you can really think of. There's blues, whites, blacks, reds, greens. There's some that are mixed. There's some that have designs hand-stitched into them.
What are the ones with designs? Specifically the red ones that might have designs on them.
So there's a white and green one that has these almost like vines swirled into it. There's a red and blue one that has kind of this geometrical squares. There's some polka dotted ones. There's one that is kind of a darker blue with whites and blues and purples sewn into it that almost looks like a star graph.
Alright, so I look up at her, it's like, how much is this blue one with the stars and this other one with the vines?
All the scarves are 1 gold.
I hand her 2 gold.
She smiles excited, like she hasn't been getting a lot of business, and so the fact that you were really interested in her scarves makes her very happy.
Oh.
Thank you.
Neat. Well, I put the white and green one with the vines on, like, around my neck, and I put the dark blue one in my pocket. I was like, no problem, thank you very much, these are pretty neat. And he says he'll come back later, but I wanted to get him now. Don't want him gone by the time we get back. And she, like, tags along to Botches wherever he went.
He's standing there like, he kind of is acting like a bodyguard. He's like standing there awkwardly with his arms crossed, and she's like, I don't trust anyone here, but she wants to shop. So.
Okay, like she turns around and like runs into Botches then.
Those are really nice. I'm glad you're able to.
I thought they were pretty neat.
Pretty neat. All right,
I'm good.
I guess we're gonna head towards the chop shop. Hooray. I'm really concerned about this, but we're gonna check it out anyways.
So you can go down the main street, or there's a couple streets that branch off.
Want to head down the main street?
Okay. So as you head down the main street, you can tell that the buildings here, they're patched with different types of metal. Some are rusted. A lot of the buildings have large fans built into the side of them. Make a perception check for me, Bacchus.
That's an unnatural 20.
You don't see the chop shop where you're heading. There's no signs for it. We're gonna wait with you guys. Nora,
Yes,
you went off on your own.
I did, because that's a great idea.
Good job splitting the party.
Yes.
Okay, let's deal with you for a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, so you wanted to go find a bar.
Yes.
What you doing?
I am walking down the road looking for a place to get a drink and ask questions.
Okay, did you go down the main street or did you go down a side street?
Oh, let's be adventurous. I went down a side street.
Okay, go ahead and make a perception check for me.
This is how Nora dies.
In the back alley of a black market planet.
Yeah, that is a 10.
Nora, you make your way down this side street, and then you find yourself in another side street. Soon you're away from the main street, and there's not a lot of people around here. You do notice that the further you go, the sketchier the people around you start to look, and they are eyeing you as you walk.
Well, I am pretty hot, so I get it.
I regret everything. Should have gone with Nora.
What's going on, DM?
What's going on with you, Nora?
I'm looking for a bar!
All right, go ahead and make another perception check for me.
Okay. 19!
Okay, thank God. So you continue walking, and actually a couple of fellows kind of start trailing behind you, luckily, though, you see another side street, and after a moment, you hear kind of the hustle and bustle of the main street. You find yourself back on the main street.
Did I find a bar?
You found trouble, that's what you found.
I'm cool with trouble. I can handle trouble. I am a big girl.
Yeah, make an investigation check.
7.
You're back on the main street, and we're gonna go back to Bacchus and Daythorn. You just keep walking your pretty little butt around.
I will.
We'll be back to you in
We'll run into Nora as we're like.
We'll get to you in a second. Bacchus and Daythorn.
Do we see her? I mean, okay, we went on the main street. She took a detour and ended up on the main street. Are we anywhere in her vicinity?
You guys actually are, but whether or not you guys see her is a whole different story.
Can I roll?
Can I roll for that?
Go for it.
Perception?
That's a 14 for Daythorn.
Bacchus doesn't see shit.
Daythorn, amongst the crowd, you see a very familiar outfit of your princess walk out from an alleyway, looking kind of lost, but with a purpose.
I elbow Botches, like, is that Nora over there? And I point out.
Yeah, do you think we should go talk to her, or do you think she'll get mad?
She might get mad, but we're also lost too.
Alright, yeah, we're gonna follow her, and I'm gonna call out to her. Hey, Nora.
Do I notice them?
We tried to get pretty damn close.
Nora, you hear Bacchus calling your name. Whether or not you decide to acknowledge him is up to you.
I'm gonna pretend like I didn't hear him and keep walking.
I'm gonna turn to Daythorn and just be like, well, we did our best.
Daythorn shrugs. Are we still kind of close to that lady with the dragonborn one?
She's a few, yards back, but, I mean...
I'll go back to talk to her.
We just go sit with her on the blanket, and we're just like, this is fine.
This is fine, we'll help sell stuff.
This is how we'll make our money.
Yeah. No, I want to go back to talk to her. Yeah.
Okay. She gets very excited seeing you again. She's just like, hi, you're back.
We're dumb. We should have asked for directions. Where is that one shop?
Oh, yeah, if you go straight down here and take a left at the second side street, you'll find it.
Sweet. Thank you.
Alright, thank you very much. If you see a very tall lady in these fancy clothes, can you tell her to get directions, maybe? She looks lost, too. I don't know if she'll even ask. Then Daythorn runs off.
I'm gonna run after Daythorn. My coat is billowing behind me epically.
She just kind of waves and says, okay.
Attention, new agents. This is me, Dr. Byron Brimstone, Director of the Omen. That's the Office for Occult Monitoring, Examination, and Negation. I'm here to give you a short intro into the adventures of the Omen Investigations team. Join us on a comedy role-playing podcast set in the modern world, where 3 agents travel the globe to deal with demons, cultists, and conspiracy theories. Follow the exploits of Koala Jackson, an amnesiac Australian with a dark history.
Yeah.
Annabelle St. John, a gun-sticking girl from the deep south,
Is it a gun cult or is it a pony cult?
and Dr. Martin, a disgraced former professor from Sweden.
I mean, I am from Sweden.
If you like listening to people search for monsters, aliens, entities from beyond the void, and other such hoo-ha, then you should check out Omen Investigations on all good podcast apps. Brimstone out. Dolores, remind me why we're podcasting our top-secret operations again.
Those are funny, Mr. Brimstone.
Right.
Okay, Nora,
Yes.
go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Cool. 18.
Okay. As you ignore your crewmates and continue dangerously walking alone in the black market, you
It's fine.
end up seeing a kind of larger building, and it has a sign on it that has a little black bird, and above it it says the Black Nightingale.
Okay, I go in.
Alright, inside you have found the tavern.
Thank God.
It is probably one of the shadiest places you have ever been in. It is rather large and kind of empty. There's these giant fans in the side of the wall that kind of keep the red dust to a minimum. Not doing great, but there's more patchwork in this building than any of the other buildings that you've seen, most likely from fights. There are several tables that are set up. The tables are rickety, some are wood, some are metal, and there is a very large kind of black metal bar where you see a tabaxi kind of cleaning the glasses like most bartenders do in any bar setting. But he is a black tabaxi with an eye patch and several scars.
I go up to the bar.
What can I get you?
Could I get one of your strongest drinks, please?
You sure about that?
Of course I am.
Maybe 5 gold.
I give him 5 gold.
Alright, make that Constitution saving throw for me.
5 gold? Damn, son.
I know, right?
As he gives you this, it's kind of a rather large drink. It's not a shot. It is also almost unappetizing looking. It's thicker than most drinks, and it has this black, like, sheen to it. It's not that golden color of bourbon or whiskey or anything like that. It's black and has a black sheen with a tint of purple.
That is an unnatural 20.
So you take this drink, and it is definitely strong. And you don't feel the effects right away. You're a little disappointed. You thought that maybe this would give you enough to give you a buzz, but you don't feel anything right away. And the tabaxi is impressed.
I'm so glad. The interesting drink. Could you tell me about Dominion?
Well, what do you want to know?
I saw the reward for their captain. So I'm guessing it's a ship? What did they do to get such a hefty reward?
Well, Dominion's one of the fiercest pirate crews in the galaxy.
Are they now?
Yep, anybody that's ever seen their ship usually doesn't make it out alive.
Have you seen them before? Like, how do they visit this planet?
Don't you think I would have turned them in for the reward if I had? Nobody's ever actually seen the crew or the captain.
Do you know where they've been spotted?
He kind of looks you over. Maybe?
Where would that be?
Depends how much you got.
I can give you another 5 gold.
Let's make it 6.
Oh. How about 5?
I don't know where I've seen him.
Fine, I'll make it 6.
Now I remember. They've been seen hanging out on the other side of the asteroid belt. At least that was the last place. There was a bit of a fight out there.
With who? Besides Dominion, obviously.
Hell if I know. Nobody's really brave enough to go out there and get in their space anyway.
The other side is their space.
It's where they like to appear.
Appear? Honestly, you're talking like they're
Their
ghosts.
ship is one of the fastest and strongest.
Anything else you could tell me?
Any more you can give?
I don't think so.
Nope, then I am fresh out of information.
I slide him the 6 gold.
He takes it and sticks it in his own pouch.
What's your name?
My name's Levin. And you?
Regina.
It's a pleasure.
You too.
Enjoy your drink. As he kind of walks away from the bar after doing much of business with you.
So I take the little bit of information he gave me and I put it inside like my communicator thingy so that it can be sent back to the ship.
Okay.
Sweet. And after I finish my drink, I leave.
Okay, go ahead and make another Constitution saving throw for me.
Okie dokie. 20, not natural.
Okay. You're still not feeling the effects of that drink. You're a little disappointed that you spent 5 gold on a drink that you're not feeling.
Spent 11 gold. What are you talking about?
No, you spent 6 for information. 5 was for the drink.
Nora's a fucking vamp when it comes to alcohol. What the heck?
Yeah.
Okay, Daythorn and Bacchus.
Yes, sir.
Wow, you have alcohol.
It's noon. It's high noon. Sorry.
That's a different kind of fun.
Alright, how close are we to finding that chop shop?
You guys are... Go ahead and make... So you follow the directions that the Dragonborn had given you. You're lucky that you got the directions because this chop shop is actually tucked away and kind of out of the way. There's no sign for it. But you guys make it to the one-stop chop shop. That is... It's a garage. You can go ahead and make a perception check for me.
19. Where are all these rolls when it actually matters?
So, Bacchus, you instantly see there are parts littered around the chop shop. There's Bryce Sanctum ships that have been stripped and broken down.
Ooh.
There's parts that are... it kind of reminds you of home in the way of... Probably shouldn't be doing that, but it's fine. You also see... Working on one of the ships is an elf that is covered in oil and filth and has long blonde hair that's pulled up.
I'm gonna head over to him and introduce myself. I'm gonna say, yo, are you Bane?
I'm gonna follow along.
Luckily, he heard you come in. He kind of pokes his head out of the ship and is like, yeah, I'm Bane.
Bacchus was a little worried about this chop shop because like the name is weird, but then he gets there and he sees it. It's like it looks like this guy knows what he's doing, so that's kind of like that's reassuring.
And Bane probably looks like one of the more normal people on this planet. What can I do you for?
So, I have a ship and a gun that are in a little bit of disrepair, and I was wondering if you could help with that.
Yeah, is it in the spaceport?
Yeah, it's a type of cargo ship.
I can take a look at it.
That'd be great.
It's kind of broken.
He smiles at your comment, Daythorn, and is like, well, I'll see if I can get it fixed up. Don't you worry.
That'd be fine and dandy.
Yeah, it's kind of out of commission right now. I'd rather not move it. My AI is a little beat up too. Would you mind coming down to the port?
Yep, let me grab my tools and I will meet you guys down there in just a few.
Bacchus is so happy. He's like, oh my god. Yeah.
Oh, Bacchus.
Nice people.
Daythorn looks at him just
my
a
Jay.
little bit funny. just like, are you alright? That's the look she's giving, like, are you alright?
It's just like home. Everybody just helps out everybody else. It's great.
So, you guys heading back to the spaceport then?
Yeah, Bane's coming with us.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, he grabs his tools and heads down to the spaceport with you guys. Sito unlocks the ship to let you guys back in. He goes into the ship and looks around, going down into the engine, the cells, and kind of gets into your mainframe a little bit. And after a minute, he comes back out. Well, I could fix your gun, but I really don't have enough parts to fix your ship.
What'd you recommend?
Well, if you guys run an errand for me, I might be able to get your ship up and running for you to get another jump.
Go on. What kind of errand do you need?
There was a recent battle outside of Yotera, just on the other side of the asteroid belt. There was word that it was supposed to have a cell aboard that is kind of an experimental cell for government ships. If you could bring me the cell or the data on it, and any parts that you find, I could probably get it working enough. And if you get it, I won't charge you.
Free?
Look, that cell could change a lot of things, and if you... let's be honest, I'm not ready to go out there and explore some wreckage. I'm more of a on-the-ground kind of elf. But if you get it for me and any information that might help in my business, yeah, I'll fix up your gun and your ship best I can for free.
Alright, see, the thing is, I know we saw some papers that said the Dominion's hanging around, and if one of my guns ain't working, and if my ship's not in ship shape, how dangerous would this mission be for us to go on in the current situation?
Well, that's the thing, is with your ship the way it is, you definitely can't maneuver the asteroid belt via ship. But usually the Dominion doesn't come around very often, especially after it's been in a recent fight. It usually tends to grab and go.
Alright, I'll have to talk to my crewmates about that, but I think that'd be a fair trade if we all agree.
Daythorn already nods her head. She's like, yeah, I'm totally down. More adventure, let's go.
And, you know, I might not have all of the necessary equipment, but I can recommend, in the Kalto system, there's a mechanic named Emmett.
Botch's grimaces just a little. Emmett, you said. Emmett with an E?
Yeah, he's a fine mechanic.
Ah, shit.
He'll have all the parts for you to fix you up, especially your cells.
Alright, I'll talk to my crew and I'm interested, but I'm worried about my baby and about my AI. So, we'll have to weigh the risks.
Well, you know where to find me. Nora!
Yes.
What you doing?
I'm heading back to the ship.
Okay. Make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Wisdom?
Wisdom.
For room.
'Cause I said so.
Natural 20. So 23. These dice are good to me.
Those dice are good to you. You went from rolling natural ones to rolling natural 20s like crazy.
Thank God.
Okay, you remember the way back to the spaceport. No problem at all. You keep going, and you get back to the Miss Liliana right as Bane is leaving, and you see Bacchus and Daythorn.
I walk over to them. How's it going, guys? Is the ship fixed?
Oh, it's good to see you're alive, at least. It's not
What
fixed
are you
yet.
talking about?
Oh, we were worried about you.
You guys worry too much. I got this.
Do you?
Okay.
Do ya?
Yes, I do. I'm fine. You guys overreact. This planet isn't that dangerous.
I'd beg to differ, but I'm glad you're all right.
I got information about Dominion. The ship isn't fixed, is that what you told me?
Yeah, but we're in the process of getting it fixed.
Okay.
For free, might I add.
Oh.
If we do well.
What? How are we doing that for free? Nothing in life is for free, Daythorn.
Well, we gotta go past the asteroid belt and check out this broken ship with some government science on it
Oh.
and bring it back.
Okay. Well, apparently that is where Dominion hangs out. So we're gonna have to be, like, super duper careful.
Maybe we should get some health potions.
Ah, that'd be good.
Yes.
Maybe we should find a store.
We should find some health potions and
Together.
maybe some just shit to buy.
We should find a shop
Bacchus, everything is fine.
together.
God. Y'all worry too much. I'm in disguise. No one knows who I am. Except you screaming my name. Jesus. Why would you do that?
What would you prefer me to call you? Princess?
No, definitely not. What the fuck?
That's what I thought.
Just call her RP. Cause it's Runaway Princess, but nobody knows what the two letters are gonna mean.
All right,
Call me
RP.
Regina. Jesus.
Regina.
Yes, Regina.
That's still
It's
a
one of
royal
my
sounding
many
name.
one of my many middle names. Jesus
Bless
Christ.
you.
Whoever that is.
Regina. Bless you.
So I'd like to start heading back out. Find a shop now.
Tieflings are yelling
right.
at each other.
We had our little fight. Now let's just
All right, go ahead and make me a perception check.
Daythorn or all of us?
Anybody who wants to roll perception.
6.
That's going to be a 16 for Daythorn.
Natural 1 for botches.
He definitely found his belly button.
Botches, make a dex saving throw for me.
What did I do? All right.
Can I
Dex.
grab
Oh
him?
shit. 13.
So, Daythorn and Nora, you guys start walking down the main street. Botches, you are kind of looking back at the Miss Lily and kind of looking around. You're still not trusting of this planet. As you do, you trip over a body that you're not sure if they were sleeping or if they were not. You hit the dirt. You catch yourself hands first, and as you do, a little cloud of red dust comes up into your face.
Oh shit.
I reach out a hand to help him up.
Oh, I take it. A
I
little
pull
bit
him up.
hesitantly. I'm not sure. The sudden goodwill.
I look at the body to see if it actually like woke up.
It did not.
Oh, good.
The
Nora.
body.
Yes, I roll to
yes,
loot the body.
You guys don't find anything on this body. It has been far looted. Nora, make a constitution.
Oh no. Okay. Let's see. Constitution saving throw?
Yeah.
17.
You're starting to feel that drink there, Nora. As you're walking, as you pull Botches up, you turn around, and the world kind of spins a little bit. Your vision it doesn't go black, but it kind of does this weird, like, sheen over the world, where everything almost looks black and white for a brief second. Okay, and what was your guys' perception checks?
I had a 6.
Yeah, you didn't see anything.
I think I had the 15.
Yeah.
Get a 16.
16. So Daythorn, after the moment of your captain falling, you see off in the distance a small tin shop that has the word potion on it.
I go to that building.
Okay.
I kind of like speed walk because I didn't like that body not moving, and it's not good day.
We run after this small, very animated bean.
Yeah, we all follow her speedy, tiny legs. Like, how the fuck is she this fast?
She's darting in between people. Okay, you guys make it to this building, and it's really run down. There's part of the wall that's kind of busted off. Kind of dangerous. It's rusted over. You go inside, and the inside is dirt floor, same dusty dirt material. There's kind of busted shelves that hold various, like, items. Some empty vials, some have potions. It smells really bad in this shop. And in the back, you guys can see an older man working on brewing some potions.
I'm going to look around the shop.
Bacchus is gonna unabashedly plug his nose and just be like, "Oh, what is this smell?"
I smack Bacchus upside the head. Don't be rude.
Ow! Sorry.
Jeez.
So I guess we're just stumbling around the
You
shop.
guys are just looking around the shop.
I'm gonna go up to the guy at the counter. Daythorn's like, hello there!
He doesn't turn to you or acknowledge your existence.
Bacchus is gonna come up behind her and just be like, "Excuse me." Hey.
After several attempts at getting the attention of this old man, he finally lets out a disgruntled sigh and turns, and you can tell that he is blind. And he
Doesn't mean he's deaf.
oh
We're so
shade
mean.
from Daythorn.
That's what he gets for ignoring.
And that was Abon the player, not Daythorn the character.
He turns to you and goes, "What?
Do you sell potions here?
Are
So
you
on the side.
dumb? Of course I sell potions. Didn't you read the sign? It says potions."
Yeah, I figured. What kind of potions you got?
What kind of potion you need?
A healing potion? What else would there be? Sorry. Daythorn's giving them attitude.
I got healing potions, 30 gold per potion.
Woof.
That's a little steep. I come up. Let negotiating Nora talk.
You negotiating Nora, you I think Bacchus has got to give you a lesson in negotiating, because
Oh, really? Let's talk about the Valentine's Day episode. I got a lot of information out of people. Now, I don't want to hear it. Negotiating Nora is
let's
here.
talk about 20 minutes ago when you settled for giving that guy information for 6 gold.
We weren't there.
Yeah,
It's true.
you don't know about that. Shut up.
Call me out on my player knowledge versus character knowledge.
Yeah. That seems a little steep for potions. 30 gold.
Yeah, that's cheaper you're gonna get anywhere else.
Well, I mean, we just came from a shop down the street who was selling them for like 15. But we were kind of just hoping to shop around a little bit.
What? He kind of, looks at you, and he's like, there ain't no other potion shop here.
Yeah, there was. We just came from one.
Roll deception.
Deception?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm hella good at these. 26.
Ooh, shit.
Oh.
Negotiating Nora here.
Who? What other potion shop is there?
Oh, man, what was that fella's name? Do you remember?
Tas. I don't know, something with a T. I don't know, but it was
a T?
It was good. It was much better than what we're getting here. Or was it something with it with an R maybe? I don't know.
Maybe, yeah.
I'm gonna go back that direction. Daythorn like spins around.
Bacchus grabs Daythorn by the shoulders, like, wait. Yeah, he was selling them for 15, but I mean, we could probably shop here.
We were kind of hoping for a little cheaper than that.
Yeah. And you seem like a nice, honest guy.
And also, we could spread the word about how accommodating you are.
Yeah, we got a good reputation far and wide,
I don't know you.
Well, let's fix that. My name is Regina.
I don't care.
Okay, I guess we'll just go back then, and I start walking away.
Wait.
I come back. Yes?
Where was this other potion shop?
Oh, it was just off the docking bay, that way a little ways. I think they were new. They said they hadn't been here for very long.
Do you know his name?
I don't. I didn't get it.
What's your name?
You can call me Mr. B.
Mr. B. That's so nice. It rolls off the tongue so good. I like it. You seem like an honest man, Mr. B. You wouldn't cheat us, right?
Yeah, I would, but
I mean,
At least you're honest.
yeah, that's a start.
you tell me, was his name Frank?
That's his name. It was Frank.
Yeah, not a T. It definitely was Frank.
Damn it, Frank. Alright, I'll give it to you for 13 gold.
How many do you have?
I have 3.
We'll take them.
Alright. You guys give Mr. B 39
Do
gold.
each of us want to give the 13?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do it.
He grumpily hands you these 3 potions. They're not like any health potions that you've seen. The bottles are not the most savory looking. It's not really a red. It's more of a brownish color. But you guys have 3 health potions. As he hands them over and says, "You tell Frank that I told him to fuck off."
We'll let him know. Thank you so much.
As he kind of turns away from you 3 and starts working on his potions again.
And I'm leaving the shop.
Yep.
Before he finds out that we're lying.
Yeah, I'll definitely leave the
Nora,
shop.
Yes.
your hour's almost up.
Okay. So before I leave the shop, I'll go into like one of the aisles
Okay.
and let it do it again.
Make a stealth check.
19.
Okay, fine. Okay, yeah, you managed to sneak where there was nobody able to see you, and you recast many faces. Okay. You guys are now out on the main street again. What do you want to do?
I want to go find whoever Frank is and see what he has.
I don't know if Frank is actually on this planet. I was lying, Daythorn.
Aww, the innocent bean.
Well, to be fair, he did ask if it was Frank, so there is a Frank on this planet.
Well, maybe Frank isn't on this planet. He said there was only one.
Could be on
potion
another
shop.
planet. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we know
Yeah.
somewhere.
Well, I want to make a perception check for another shop, please.
Okay, go ahead and roll a perception check.
We're gonna clear these two out by just feeding off their feud.
No, I don't think I would have seen it. That's an 8.
No. I mean, there are a lot of shops in this market. There's bits and pieces, like there's armories, there's knick-knack shops, there's
Okay. Hey, Botches, did you still want to see that scarf lady?
Yeah, I'll go back. She helped us out, and she seems nice. She's cute. Also, I wanted to ask the DM, should I roll for my pistol, because I didn't break it, but it was a misfire. Should I roll right now?
That's right. Yeah, you could do that. So it's your wisdom plus your misfire score.
Yeah. So I think I just have to beat a 10?
I think it's a 9. It's 8 plus 1.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's super good. That's a 21.
Oh yeah, you totally fix your gun.
Yes.
As you guys are walking, Bacchus, you are fiddling with your gun. You manage to get it unjammed and back into working order.
Though if we're able to do that quest with the not quest, I mean the favor for Bane, then I wouldn't have to worry about it, because that's gonna be a lot of gold for us. But that helps.
Okay, yeah. Nora, you wanted to make a perception check.
Perception for what?
You asked if you could make a perception check.
Oh. I wanted to keep an eye out to make sure, nobody's following us.
Okay, make that perception check. But before you do that, make a constitution.
Natural 1.
Oh, no.
It hit
hard.
Okay, so Bacchus and Daythorn, what you see is, as you're leaving Mr. B's potion shop, the three of you walk out into the street. Nora, you step out into the street, and what you had witnessed before with the world turning black and white a little bit, it is exactly like that. It is black, it is white, there are swirls of purple. That is the only color you see before everything goes black and you pass out.
Oh god. Can I catch her?
What happened?
Botchus, make a dex and then a strength.
Oh jeez. Okay, dex is 21.
Okay.
Strength. Is it a saving throw? Or just a regular strength?
It's just a regular.
Oh no.
9.
Okay, so Botchus, you see Nora sway a bit and start to fall. You catch her, but you catch her wrong, and you both end up falling to the ground. You do cushion her enough that she doesn't take any damage from falling.
Oh god.
But you are
It's a mess.
Yeah, you are both on the ground right now and drawing attention.
Daythorn, help.
I go over to help.
Daythorn, make an investigation.
Investigation? That's what I'm wondering. 11?
Okay, you're not 100% sure what is wrong with your comrade, but you smell booze on her.
Botches, she drank while at the bar.
So how close are we to the ship?
Daythorn is
You're not very far.
try picking her up. Yeah, try help picking her up so we can walk her. You can take her front and hold her legs. Because we're not gonna do a shoulder-to-shoulder thing.
Yeah, that sounds good. This is a good plan.
All right, both of you make strength checks with advantage because you're helping out.
Damn it.
All right. That's a 19 for Bocce Ball.
Thank God.
That's a 14.
All right, the two of you manage to make your way back to the Miss Lily with your passed out companion, and you manage to get her aboard, and that's where we're gonna break. We would like to thank everyone for listening today.
If you haven't already, you can follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at 20SA Podcast.
And YouTube at 20-Sided Adventures Cast for all your sneak peeks, previews, extra content, or random shit we say.
Or if you want to just chill and hang out in our Discord with us.
We also have a website for other fun tidbits. Links are in the description below.
And don't forget to like and review our episodes on your pod listener of choice, please. We would love to hear your feedback 100% of the time.
See you later, Space Cadets. Reach for the stars.
And send a postcard!
Bye!
Bye!